If you're over 45, this is one of the easiest side hustles that you can begin. Hey, I'm Fran, and back in 2024, I was working for a toxic boss. They were asking me to commit fraud, and I resigned instead. What I went on to do is discover this blueprint. And this blueprint really changed the game for me as a beginner to digital marketing. I didn't understand how to be able to show up on social media. And I had purchased access to a PLR course that I could actually do myself. And I just sat on it for a year because I didn't know how to market it. I didn't know how to create the videos for it. I didn't have the digital skills that I have today. Now I gained access to a community that comes with free mentorship. Here's what I want to share with you. First of all, I had attempted to create my own digital course and I failed because I sat on it for a whole year and missed out on that. So what I started to do was look for ways to be able to get started using other people's digital products, digital courses, digital success. I didn't even know it existed until it landed in my face and I was like, are you kidding me? I could have already been doing this. What I did was I didn't waste any more time worrying about that, right? I plugged into this 2-hour system. And let me tell you what a breath of fresh air it was. Because, guys, I was, again, living paycheck to paycheck, working for a toxic boss, and just really not having any breathing room financially to even add to a 401k or even think of building any kind of retirement. And the thought of working until the day that I died really scared the heck out of me. And so when I gained access to this community where I got the live mentorship, the coaching, and now was able to show up on social media, I knew exactly what to do and how to get my business discovered online, now having access to the coaching skills that I needed. So what I found is that other people were out there just like me, looking for a way to be able to not only have an online business, but also tap into something that was already proven, that they didn't have to go and discover how to monetize it, how to make sure that it was a viable marketing system, a viable course that people were actually going to be interested in, right? No, I actually help people tap into something that's already made millions. My first month, I earned $1,800 by following a step-by-step system. And there's other people inside of our community that actually make a lot more, into the 6 figures. It's a matter of tapping in and continuing. Now, I want to give you access to this blueprint absolutely free. And you can gain access by going to my description, and the link is in there for you to gain access to this free blueprint so that you too can learn and understand what it is that I do to make and earn 100% profit. Let's get back to what we're talking about here is being over 40 and not knowing the digital skills that we are actually using right now that are on high demand. What I've noticed is that in MSN News just reported that people 50 and over are getting fired left and right because they don't have the digital skills to keep up with the demand in all of the AI technologies that are coming around and taking over people's jobs. But here's the thing, you don't have to fear AI if you're the one running it, right? So if you know how to run AI, then your business and your job, you can actually add these skills to your job. And I'll give you an example. When I gained access to the skills of digital marketing, I ended up going to work for a company for 8 dealerships, and I ran their social media from learning these skills, right? Little did I know that I was going to be working for a toxic boss and it was going to turn bad. However, I was still able to take these digital skills, these social media skills that actually are on high demand, as you can see, looking into the trillions by 2030. So you do want to get access to these skill sets. And if you've ever thought or ever Googled, how do I make an income from home, from my phone? How am I going to retire? How can I boost up my income without getting a second or a third job? Then you definitely want to go get access to the blueprint that I'm giving you today. It's absolutely free, and you're going to gain the wisdom and the insight of what people just like you and I are doing online to make and earn a sufficient amount of income, 100% profit to be exact, goes straight to their bank account. And in our community, we get live mentorship training. I want to invite you to go grab that blueprint. It's absolutely free. You can comment or you can go to my description because everything that you need is in there. And I do create video showcasing to people just like you and I that are looking for ways to increase their income without having to create their own digital product, their own course, or have marketing experience. You don't need any experience, and that's exactly what I love about this. And I'm helping 100 families to get set up. So make sure that you gain access to the blueprint, which will add you to my email list so that you can continue to correspond with me as I continue to pour out value and share with you how you can take your social media profile and flip your content into cash. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending so much light and love your way. Mwah.